right, it is Sunday night, and you know what that means? Means Bob has had some issues again. The overlays did not want to work this morning, so I've had to revert back to the old software. That's caused me to go late a bit, broadcast a bit late. Heat 1 of the Waynesville Modified Series is actually underway right now. David Garman, Robbie Milburn, Matt Smith, Dawson Potter, and Wayne Bridges. This, of course, is the Waynesville Modified Series Knuckleheadz iRacing League. We have a Wayne's World doubleheader. We've got the modifieds and the big blocks. So, yeah, let's get this racing underway. We missed qualifying. We missed practice. I was trying to do everything I could to get that overlay working, but the problem is I have to join the lobby to do it, and 15-minute practice, unfortunately, didn't give me room to sort of move. Robbie Milburn, our race leader. David Garman is in second. We are tightly racing here. Matt Smith in third. Wayne Bridges moving up into fourth. Dawson Potter back to a fifth. All right, this is the last lap. Robbie Milburn and David Garman, they are battling it out hard here up the front, but Matt Smith, I think, has taken some of that attention and not allowed David to really combat Robbie Milburn. Robbie will win Heat 1, David Garman second, Wayne Bridges third, Matt Smith fourth, and Matt Smith third, Dawson Potter fourth, and Wayne Bridges fifth. All right, Heat 2. Looks like we've got Travis McDonald, Bud Molyneux, Mikey Mixter, and Jonathan Foxy Foxworth out there on the track. What was that? Standings banner a little bit too big, it does. All right, looks like yellow's been called straight away. I wonder if that's because someone was in the pits and didn't make the grid. Just the 4 cars here. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's just a race control thing. All right, so yeah, the 883 Bud Molyneux, 88 of Travis McDonald, the 29 of Jonathan Foxworth, 77. Great year that, 1977. Mikey Mixter is, of course, the 77. Often racing. Travis McDonald looks like he got a good run there. Bud's fallen back to second. Jonathan Foxworth in third. Fourth is, of course, Mikey Mixter from the Mid-South. We've got 2 drivers from the Mid-South, 1 from the Plains, 1 from Georgia. All right, that is the end of the first 4 laps. Just 2 more to come. All Jonathan Foxworth looks like he couldn't set in that turn. Was heading dangerously in a straight line there. But it looks like he's grabbed it back on the direction it needs to go in. Travis McDonald and Bud Molyneux still battling it out up here. Looks like Bud is the quicker of the 2, but Travis just has that little bit extra distance on him as they come out of 3 and 4 for the last time. Travis McDonald is going to win Heat 2. Bud Molyneux second. Jonathan Foxworth third, Mikey Mixter fourth. All right, we are, what, 5, 6, 7 minutes, just 7 minutes into our broadcast. And here is the start of our first 35 lap feature tonight. Got the 358 modifieds up first, and then afterwards we do have the big blocks. So stick around if you do enjoy the modifieds. We've got some action coming your way today. All right, on that front row, it will be Robbie Milburn and Travis McDonald qualifying that way. We don't know about EOLs just yet. David Garman and Bud Molyneux will be qualified on that second row. Sorry, I've got the hiccups now. Matt Smith and Jonathan Foxworth on that third row. Fourth row is going to be Mikey Mixter and Wayne Bridges. Dawson Potter all the way back there on that fifth row by himself. Oh, thanks for the follow, Tara. Thanks for the... Oh, wow. Mark Grocott, Chris Kane, April Ford. That's one of Squirt's friends. I think Tara Blackwell is... Tara might be... Is that Squirt's cousin, I think. Appreciate you all. All right, so it looks like Robbie Milburn, David Garman, Matt Smith, all part of the EOL chain there. So that's officially going to make that front row going to be, well, watch some of these other cars to catch back up. But I believe, yeah, Travis McDonald, Wayne Bridges will be that front row. Bud Molyneux and Mikey Mixter, Dawson Potter and Matt Smith. And then Robbie Milburn and David Garman. Top five. Ooh, I had to get up really early this morning. I had an electrician come down to give me a quote on my solar panels that are broken. And, yeah, I had to get up quite early. I'm tired, apparently. All right, as we get to 10 a.m. Monday morning in Australia, we are off and racing. First lap is completed. Looks like the 6 and the 80, David Garman and Robbie Milburn, might have had a bit of trouble in that rear of field section. As caution comes out, looks like David was trying to get into the pits. But it looks like he's actually exited the race. Let's go back and try and sort of see what happened there. It looks like they got off to a good start together. Oh, okay. Oh, strange that no caution was called there. It looked like he got himself going again. Then went, nah, you know what, I'm out. Bed. Park it, as my dear friend Sean Nichols would say. Get up to the lead, will you? All right, back off and racing lap 4 of 35. So we're about to get this one settled into some green flag racing here. Travis McDonald, Bud Molyneux, Wayne Bridges, Mikey Mixter and Dawson Potter's the top 5. Matt Smith and Robbie Milburn, 6th and 7th. David Garman is our first casualty. He has unfortunately left the race. 35 laps, possibly could have got it back into it, but he's the driver, so he knows it best. Milburn making his run through the pack after the EOL here tonight. He won the, he had pole position, but has to start rear of field. So now he's going to have to race his way up through Matt Smith and Dawson Potter first. That'll get him into the top 5, and then battle Wayne Bridges, Bud Molyneux, and Travis McDonald, our third, second, and first drivers. A little bit of contact there. Dawson Potter into the rear of Matt Smith. Robbie Milburn, a little bit of contact into Dawson Potter because of that. That will be our second caution for the night. All right, I've just left my drink out in the kitchen. 2 seconds, guys. Okay, grab it. All right, we're about to get this one started. Restarted. It's going to be the 11th lap. 25 to come, though. All right, we are back off and racing. All right, up the front, Bud Molyneux and Travis McDonald, they're going to continue that battle. Robbie Milburn has got himself into that top 5. He's currently 4th, just behind Matt Smith. Wayne Bridges in 5th. Mikey Mixter and Dawson Potter 6th and 7th. 7 cars remain in this Wayne's World Modified Series. We are missing a number of drivers here tonight. Father's Day was yesterday. We know some guys are having technical issues as well. So we wish them all the best. Also, happy Father's Day, everyone, for yesterday, Sunday in America. Oh, no, today's the end of Sunday. So today's, I don't know, like, time zones really confuse me, but happy Father's Day, lads. Thank you for the like, Mr. Blundell. Appreciate you, brother. All right, as we get to the 18th of 35 laps, we are riding along with, who is this? This is the 77, sorry, Mikey Mixter just up here in front of him. This is Robbie Milburn. Excuse me. I gave my throat time to warm up, but I'm croaky as heck. Bud and Travis still battling it out. Matt Smith, Robbie Milburn, Mikey Mixer, Wayne Bridges, Dawson, Potter, lap. 15 to go. We are basically 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes with 2 cautions into this feature, just 14 laps to go this race. Very quick, very fast. Has been quite competitive up the front. Oh, we've lost Robbie. No, Robbie's moved up into third. There's Mikey mixed it back there in fifth. And Dawson, Potter, Wayne Bridges. Dawson and Wayne right there. Mikey just up ahead of them. Keep an eye on that track map. If Bud manages to make a move on it, Travis will try and jump up there as quick as we can. Actually, as I say that, I think he is making a move. So let's try and get back up there and have a look. There's the 80. There's the fourth place, Matt Smith. Just at the bottom of our screens, briefly, we saw Travis and Bud. They are practically side by side with 10 laps to go. Lucky to go up to the leaders. Thanks, camera crew. Robbie's not our leader. As much as we love Mr. Milburn. Good manually, camera crew. All right, Bud really sticking that to Travis here. One of them's going to have to give. One of them's going to get themselves in a situation where they're not going to be comfortable. Who's it going to be? Oh, Travis up against that wall. So close. Let's get a little bit wider here. Continue to watch this battle as we have just 7 laps to go. I feel like Travis may have the slight advantage. 0.04 of a second quicker. And he's on a higher line, which is a longer line. So, wanted coffee and chewed in under the heater. Yeah, I've got the heater absolutely blasting right next to me, Tim. It is cold down here in Australia, brother, isn't it? Sunday night in America. End of Father's Day. We've got to wait, what? 3 months? 2 and a bit months for our little run. But happy Father's Day to all the American dads out there. These two, the 88 and the 883, have been battling since the get-go and have not let either one of them have an easy moment. As we get to 3 to go, Bud is running out of options. Those eyes on the back of Bud's truck look awesome. They look like they light up when they get a bit of the reflection from, I guess, Travis's car, maybe. An ultimate lap, just one more after this. Still got one more race to go. That'll be live in about 35 minutes. That is the Big Block Modifieds, all part of the Wayne's World Mod Series Sunday night. So it's Monday night. It's Monday night in the States, Bob. It's Tuesday in Australia. My God, I don't even know what day of the week it is. And there it is. Travis McDonald wins in a pretty hard-fought battle between himself and Bud Molyneux. Robbie Milburn, third. Matt Smith, fourth. Fifth, Mikey Mixter, Dawson Potter, Wayne Bridges, David Garman, and Jonathan Foxworth. Sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. What a race. What a race. 20 minutes. 20 minutes was all that took to get through 2 heats and a feature race. Good game's a quick game. Good race is a quick race. Jump over to the Discord, though, and I know Travis is about, but we'll just wait and see if we do get Bud jumping in first, because he finished second, so we'll chat to him. And then Travis straight afterwards. All right, doesn't look like we're going to get Bud Molyneux, so congratulations, Bud, for coming second here tonight in a very, very hard-fought battle. But what we'll do is we'll just jump straight in to the winner's booth and say congratulations, Travis McDonald. Looked like the front row. I completely forgot about anyone else being the sort of the second race of the season. And so when I saw David and Robbie on that front row, I was sorry, no, it was sorry, yourself and Robbie on that front row, and David back there behind you. Um, I thought that was going to be a tricky top five, but those two, EOL to the back, they were forced to race their way up. David unfortunately didn't have a great race. Robbie managed to get into that top three, but you pretty much spent the entire race battling Bud Molyneux in what was a pretty fun looking battle. How was it out there?
Man, it was a little nerve wracking. Like we didn't have no mirrors tonight, so all I could do is go off the relative, and he was bouncing from like a point 0.4 down to a point 0.1. Then it would go to a point 0.5, and I thought, "Ooh, that's working." The next thing I know, he's at a point 0.1, and I'm hearing him car inside, and I'm like, "Oh man." I was I was just digging for anything I could find, and believe it or not, I never did find nothing no better than that line right there. So I thought, man, I'm going back to where I've led the whole race, and I
Yep.
just throttle controlled it and hope for the best, and it paid out.
Definitely did. Definitely did. I mean, that last lap there, you were almost a full 2/10 quicker than Bud, but with about 5 or 6 to go, I think you had maybe a 400th of a lead, 400th of a second lead, and you were on the higher line, so you were running more of the track, but you were quicker, and I think that sort of gave Bud the illusion that he had something to work with, and I think that by the time he realised he didn't, it was too late, and but geez, it did from pretty much start to the end. It looked great, you guys. There was a period there, I think with about 15 to go. I sort of said, "Oh look, yeah, we're looking at some of the other cars." And I was like, "All right, I'll keep an eye on the track map, and if Bud starts to challenge Travis, then we'll jump back up and have a look." And immediately that gap closed. So I was like, "All right, let's go have a look." And geez, yeah, there was some really good side by side action going on. A little bit, more in your favour, but as you said, once you sort of went back to what got you to the dance in the first place, it kept you there. So, no, congratulations, man. Well done.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Yeah, I just pretty much, I just kept running my line. I searched around a little bit and noticed my relative he'd get closer, and I'm like, no, I better go back to where I was. And I thought I almost dove to the bottom because I was like, he's catching me down there. But then again, coming out of the corner, he was there, but halfway down the straightaway or further, I was done back ahead of him. And I was like, no, I'm not giving up my momentum because if he's on the inside of me coming out of four and I got more momentum, I'm going to beat him to the flag stand. So
Yeah,
that's kind of the reason I want to stick to the middle or high.
it did look at one point where you did come out of 3 and 4. And we do know if you've got that high line in an exit of 4 or 2, then you're going to have that momentum down the straight. You just get straighter faster. You get on the gas a little bit better. It's just an all-round better move. But as you came out of 4, the car got a bit sideways. It was traveling straight, but got a bit sideways on that straightaway. And I really, really thought you were going to tag that outside wall hard on that start finish line. And the car must have known, and just at the moment it felt like there was even a little bit of contact coming, it gripped and just took off. Um, did you think the race was over at that point?
Yeah, I thought I got the wall. Like I was like I was easing the steering wheel. Like no, no, don't jerk, no. I mean, I thought as I had duck, I thought I did get it, but
But no, you got it
I
as
made that
close.
mistake twice.
Yep. But
I rubbed it once on the back straight away.
oh, you got on the back. I didn't see that one, but that one on that
Yes,
front
I
straight. I
clipped
thought,
it, and I was
oh
like,
my
"Oh man,
god. I'm like, if he comes up any harder, it's gonna be it's gonna be all over. And unfortunately, yeah, as I say, she just gripped it that last second, and it was all she wrote at that point. So no, well done, man, well done. Off to Volusia next. We've got about 20 minutes until the session opens for that one. We'll go live in about 25 minutes, but. Volusia and Lanier, I feel like they're not exactly the same, but they are similar tracks. So is it going to be sort of a similar, try and do a similar run in the 358s? Sorry, in the big blocks?
man." Volusia is one of my favorite tracks, but
Yep.
then again, I mean, you've been broadcasting, so
Mm,
I think I've raced once in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been busy at the shop here.
yep.
I had an uncle had a bad car wreck, and I had
Oh,
a cousin that passed away, and I just been busy bee, and I ain't
yeah.
really practiced. I mean nothing. So coming in the night race and doing as good as I did, or doing as good as I did, I'm very happy. Like I didn't imagine them fishing up there, especially above Bud and Robbie. I mean, I just figured they would have passed me. I really did because I hadn't. got no seat time in. But
Yep. Robbie's
and I see him. Yeah, Robbie's really good.
he's becoming the new John Bennett. I feel like he's one of those guys that I think he's a little bit of a masochist in that I think he enjoys being stuck at the back and having to work his way up. It sort of challenges him a little bit. Um,
Right.
yeah, I definitely think he's going to be one of those guys that you'll need to keep an eye on because he'll be consistent. He's one of the first guys I ever met in iRacing, and it was a group of guys that took me under his wing and taught me how to race properly. So no, I've got big love for Robbie, big love for all you guys. But yeah, Robbie is an original mud mule. He was around before the broadcasting was around. So yeah, I know what he's capable of, and I'm really enjoying watching you guys all mesh and sort of combat each other. It warms my heart to see all you guys together. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and of course that line I was running was it kind of sucks for the guy trying to make the move, but the line I was running it was kind of difficult for anybody to do a slider on me in a way. I
Yeah.
mean, I give them room, but then again, it was going to be I have to be a perfect slider,
Hmm.
to make it work. That's the reason once I got up high, I thought, man, I need to get back down because if he gets a running shot and slides in front of me, if I don't catch it just in time, I'll never get back under him. So that's another reason I kind of went back down towards the middle of the track. I thought I better get back down there where I'm kind of blocking that slider line.
Yeah, no, and you can see that I've seen that a lot this season where sort of if you look at well, I mean if we look at the track now, I can sort of see it on the screen now. It didn't really slick up. There wasn't a lot of cars sort of there to make it slick up, but that sort of right where the blade turns goes to that dark attacky stuff up the top. I think that yeah, if you kept that right rear just on that line, it was high enough to get the momentum, but low enough that yeah, as you say, if you wanted to throw a slider, if you
Right.
wanted to make a move, you had to be better than perfect almost. Like it literally had to be a textbook attempt, and a lot of you guys will go, if I don't know that my car's easily going to clear that nose, I'm not throwing it. You know, it's you guys are that respectful and competitive that if it's not going to hit and that sort of I think it makes it a little bit easier somewhat for the guys in the front, but not easy as in you don't have a hard time. So no, it's I say it all the time. You guys are awesome drivers. I'm so lucky to be able to broadcast you guys because you put on one of the best shows out here.
Oh, we
Uh,
appreciate you broadcasting for us.
the boys are in the chat now saying the same thing. Good race and everything. Now you mentioned the shop. Obviously, big part of what allows you to do this. Friends, family, and sponsors, my man. Who do you want to give thanks to on this one?
Yeah, always my kids and my wife at home for allowing me in my shop for giving me the opportunity to, uh, friends and family. Some of them speak support on this. A lot of them love it. My brother, normally jumps in and wants to race. So I don't know where him and Martinez is tonight, but I was hoping they would have been here. It's been a good run.
Definitely
But
would have been. Yeah, it looks like we're missing
yeah,
Josh and John as well. I know John's got some computer issues and stuff like that. But
I've heard. I think Wayne said he had ordered something, so maybe if it's in the mail, he may be in by the end of the week. Have back up and running. I hope.
hopefully, fingers crossed, because I know that the some of the competition obviously waiting for him to come back so he can start and we can put on a full week's worth of racing. All right, my man. Look, thank you so much. As you're always a great interview, always a great driver, always humble, always a joy to talk to. So best of luck in the big blocks. I got to get the names right. 358 for this one, big blocks the other one. They're all modifieds to me. Best of luck in that one, and we'll have you back in the booth anytime soon.
Alrighty, Bob. Hope to see you soon, man.
Thank you. All right, that was Travis McDonald, our winner here tonight. All right, that's going to wrap up the first half of this doubleheader broadcast. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for the Wayne's World Mod Series Race 2. Big block modifieds at Volusia Speedway. Yeah. All right, guys and girls, thank you so much for watching the first half.